probably had something similar. I don't know, but I was actually asleep when the beep went off, and I was dreaming. Have you ever had that? Yeah. Damn.
Well, we have occasionally. We're not sleep study people, but
I know.
But if it's clear to you what the experience was, we might as well go for it.
Yeah, I know exactly I wrote it down immediately so I didn't forget it.
Okay.
So I was asleep and then woke up to the beeper during a dream. I was involved in a "is there a doctor on board" situation where like someone was having a heart attack, and I saw myself in third person. So from my seat that I was sitting in, I was in the aisle seat, and I had a vantage point down just like towards the front of the plane. And what I was seeing was out of that vantage point of where I was sitting, and I saw myself down further in the middle of the plane on one knee, pointing back to the seat that I was sitting in. And I said, "It's in the second biggest pocket. Oops, I mean the second smallest pocket," in reference to my stethoscope. And then it beeped, and then I woke up from the beep.
So there was a correction there. Was that a correction in your dreams?
In my dream.
So the quote, say again what the quote was. It's in the second
biggest pocket. Oops, I mean the second smallest pocket. Which was accurate too. It's like I caught myself in my dream being wrong.
That's cool.
So the quote is, "It's in the second biggest pocket. Oops, I mean the second smallest pocket."
Correct. In reference to pointing someone to get my stethoscope.
Huh. And so you see yourself, and
Yes.
you hear yourself.
Yes.
And this view is from the seat where you are currently asleep, but the Ryan in the dream is of some number of rows ahead of you.
Yes, and I don't necessarily see my face, and the voice doesn't come from the person down at the end. It comes from the vantage points that I was seeing the thing happen from.
So the voice is from in the seat.
Yes.
Not on the knee.
But I knew the person on the knee was saying it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes your dreams are not reality.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes your experience in general is not reality. So I see the Ryan on his knee speaking, and I hear Ryan in the seat speaking, but he's speaking what Ryan on his knee is saying.
Correct. It's almost like I was in both places at once.
And this is a hearing thing? Like I don't experience myself as the speaker, I'm hearing the words?
No, I'm experiencing myself as the speaker saying it. But from me sitting in the seat, not from supposedly me down at the end of the aisle.
But I'm speaking these. Ryan in the seat is speaking these, but they're the words of Ryan on the knee.
Correct.
Okay.
And you see Ryan on his knee. Does that mean his back is basically to you, but he's twisted around, pointing back?
So say like I didn't see the person that was having the heart attack. I just vaguely saw a person on their knee, but I knew it was me. And I was like facing one of the seats, so like the side of my body was towards the vantage point.
The right side or the left side?
I was seeing the left side.
And is this scene clear? You see this scene clearly?
Yeah, it was very clear. Yeah, I didn't really see my face or anything.
And is that because your face was out of the frame, so to speak, or just because you didn't articulate the face?
I think that wasn't what like my eyes were directed to. It was more so that being on the knee that like my eyes were directed towards.
Okay.
And how about, do you see the rest of the plane? And
I see the seats leading up to it, like the rows up to it.
Mm-hmm. Any people?
I knew that there were people in there, but I didn't like look, like I didn't gaze over
Sure.
there during the dream, so I didn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
So does this beep tell us anything about the concept that we were talking a little bit ago about initiation? There's inner speech going on.
I just don't think it's fair to compare because it's a dream. I genuinely don't. It's a completely different experience. Like,
Okay,
I
that's
don't
fine.
know.
That's how you find out what's in the experience system. Find out what's not in the experience.
Mm-hmm.
So what we just found is that it is possible to have inner speech that is clear, that is not initiated, and is not even in the realm of initiation.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was coming from my vantage point. So, like, obviously, I don't know. I can't break down the dreams. That's
Okay,
not my job.
that's fine. All right, then I'm good.